Got ready. Okay. Metal Max here at the Crucible at the Blades of Steel Festival, third and final day of it. And I said we'd try to get some band interviews in, and I've got one of the bands who played here today, right here.
Yeah.
You guys were very awesome. Please tell me your names and the instrument that you play.
Okay. Merrick Thomas, I play bass.
I'm Jack, I play guitar in Telomyras.
Ephraim, guitar.
Awesome. And you guys are called
Telomyras.
Telomyras, all right. And Telomyras comes from the Pacific Northwest, better known as
the grunge capital.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle.
That's right.
And if Seattle sounds familiar to all you metalheads, it's because it was the birthplace of
That's where the flannel kit.
Yeah, we're the
flannel.
Yeah, the metal.
We're doing the thing.
It's the home of bands such as Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains.
Fits of Depression.
Queensryche.
Metal Church.
Metal Church, yeah.
Forced Entry.
Yeah.
Panic.
Coven.
I mean, you got so many different bands that have come from Seattle, but no more different than these guys. I mean, the band's been together for like how long now?
We started the band together in like 2021. I guess is when we were really getting started. We were jamming before a little bit of that, but we started playing 2021. And started really getting our stuff together by 2022.
Awesome, yeah. I've heard now. I saw a bunch of your songs, and I've even got a couple of them on video that you guys were playing. And and there's one thing I've come to learn. It's like it has a little bit of I don't want to say it sounds like them, but it has a little bit of a Slayer edge into it.
Some of it, yeah.
I think, Slayer is definitely an influential band.
If Slayer was fronted by a female, that's what they'd sound like.
Maybe, but we also do there's also a lot of like new wave of British heavy metal stuff too. So we try not to do all like one thing and try to mix a lot of our influences together.
So it's obviously not just Slayer then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not a thrash band. Yeah.
All right.
We've called ourselves a trad metal band with multiple influences.
Just heavy metal. I like just calling it heavy metal.
Hey, if it's metal, then it's metal.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the fact that we've all converged like we have is a pretty amazing thing. I'm really grateful for it.
So this is the first time you guys have played here in Madison.
Yes.
Yeah, our first big fly show ever.
Awesome. How are you liking it? I mean,
it's awesome.
That's different
It's really
to anything else that you've done before?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Way more bands. Way more people.
Like, talk about the scene in Seattle. Like, what's that like right
You
now?
probably have, I mean, you have the widest.
I have input on that.
Go ahead.
By all means.
Take it away, man.
So, from what I understand, the scene in Seattle is kind of like, it kind of mimics the Seattle freeze, but that's not the experience that I've had, and I don't think that's the experience that Telomyras has had. I have met tons of bands in the Pacific Northwest, not just Seattle. Greyhawk, Solicitor, Psionic Haze, one of my buddies there. Command, now known as Hellslot.
Coven, Toxic Rain,
Rope.
Yep.
Skeletor.
Yeah.
We haven't played with them, but
sounds like a bunch of new metal bands coming out of Seattle.
All of them have been so supportive. All of them are willing to work with you, stay in contact, and it's the complete opposite of what you would assume in the Seattle.
Yeah, it's not like
I'm amazed.
It's not mean spirited, or people aren't like gatekeeping, or like it's like
a lot of really mixed genre shows too. Where, it's not like all power metal or all traditional metal. It's like you can have a pretty punky band along with a kind of a power metal band with a thrash band.
Yeah, we played shows
tons of shows like that.
We played shows with like garage rock and then melodic death metal after that.
Wow.
So
you guys will play with anyone.
That's that's a big strength is that
Would you be willing to play with a band like I don't know, Death Cab for Cutie?
I don't know. I mean, if they want to play with us,
I don't know that their fans would like us.
I think if they wanted to play with us, that would be a hell yeah.
I would not say no.
Suppose Alice in Chains or even Jerry Cantrell.
Oh, yeah.
Asked you guys to open. Would you do it?
He's a guitar hero, so hell yeah.
It's great, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big Alice in Chains fan.
Yeah, it's a big part of the scene.
And it was sad when I heard about the death of Lane Staley.
Of course.
I think it touched everybody just about as much as the death of Kurt Cobain did.
Yeah, and both those guys still have a lot of, legacy on Seattle music.
So let's talk about what you guys have out right now, and are you guys in the process of doing anything new?
Currently, it's our 5-song EP from 2023. We've just been kind of riding on that one for a while, working on different music. We have a 2-song demo called Thresher that's up on our Bandcamp.
And those 2 songs are going to be re-recorded for our full-length LP, which should be coming out next year sometime.
Awesome.
We're hoping for spring, but we'll see.
We'll see.
All right.
2025 is the goal.
Hey, perfect. Yeah. So, and what do you guys write about in your songs?
You're a good person to talk to about
that.
Gosh, am I?
Is it personal stuff? Do you write about current events?
The EP at least was really personal. Sammy, she's not here at the moment, but she wrote the lyrics on the 2 Thresher demos that we made, and she drew from personal experiences and personal hardships. And I was really proud of her and what she did, because for the EP I wrote 4 out of the 5 songs lyrically, and again that was either like a story I wanted to tell or a personal thing I wanted to tell through the lens of fiction, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
it's your standard stuff, but I put my heart into it. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's about there's always some sort of meaning to the songs, but it's not just poetry. I mean, it's connected to songwriting too. So we always make sure that it's a good combination of the 2.
And the other thing I want to ask is like, obviously you're still doing a lot on this EP right now, but have you guys started doing any writing for like what you'll be doing next? Like any plans for like potential full-length album?
Yeah, that's what's coming out next year.
That's our next one.
Oh, cool.
So we're one of the songs we played tonight was a new song.
Drums are tracked, and we just got to get back in there and finish it.
Yeah, we're gonna do guitars and basses next, and then vocals after that, and then mixing and mastering. It's a process.
We're looking at 8 to 9 tracks, maybe doing some experimenting, maybe not.
Yeah, some songs are gonna be a little different than what's on the EP, but we just
heavy metal band with lots of influences. So we're trying to.
For all I know, you guys could do a Def Leppard influence tune.
Hey, I wrote one of the songs on the EP is a little
Hydrate.
Yeah, one of the songs is a little air metal.
That's the one we did not play, of course.
We didn't play that one live.
So what was that? What do we call that initially?
Hairspray. We called it as when bands do like
working title.
They do like working titles before they do the final one. That one was called Hairspray.
That was the best.
Well, one last question.
Yeah,
sure. This is more of a non-music question.
Yeah.
But
Taco Bell.
what do you which do you like better, McDonald's or Wendy's?
Wendy's.
I think Wendy's recently has been doing way better with their stuff. McDonald's, I think they're having some issues in the stock market, because it's overpriced. They're trying to do the app. It's not working.
I will completely agree with you about Wendy's. I think their food's much better quality.
Oh yeah, no, big time.
Sticker.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys might have stopped in at Wendy's on your way here.
No, not on the way here, but I'm a big Wendy's guy, so
maybe you've gone there while you've been on the road.
Definitely going to shows and coming back from shows. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of Wendy's fries dipped into the chocolate frosty.
Well, here's a bonus question real quick here. Do you think Exhorder sounds like Pantera, or do you think it's the other
I have thoughts on this. I have thoughts.
Dear.
All right, so Exhorder, right? Louisiana band. They were doing club shows for like 5 years, right, before they released Slaughter in the Vatican. In '85, Pantera was sounding a little bit more like Motley Crue or like Rat rather than what Exhorder was doing, which was a thrash metal band. In my opinion, Slaughter in the Vatican is a thrash album, kind of like Dark Angel or fucking like a lot of those like heavier stuff like Sepultura. The Law, in my opinion, was more of the groove metal album. There's groovy parts on Slaughter, but a lot of the album is like that thrash beat. So in my opinion, other than the fact that Kyle Thomas and Phil Anselmo kind of have similar inflections, I don't think the early stuff sounds similar at all. the Law came out after Vulgar Display of Power came out. So they did a little bit more of the groove stuff, and then they kind of disappeared. And then I actually think, More in the Southern Skies, when they came together, it sounds a lot like Down, so they're doing that Southern Louisiana sound. So I'd say maybe they're friendly, but I don't think one copied another.
All right.
That's my take.
I agree with that.
And Phil Selma was wearing an Exhorder shirt, the Legions of Death shirt, in one of their promos, early Cowboys from Hell promo.
Well, let's talk. So what's next for you guys? Do you have any more shows you'll be playing, or is it right back to the studio?
Yeah, studio.
At the moment, that's the next one.
So this is our last big show for a while, and then we're going to be focusing on the studio. I've got a lot of drums are good, but guitars and basses to record. So that's going to be our focus this fall.
Awesome! I can't wait to hear what comes out of you guys.
Awesome!
You guys, I think are clearly. I think you guys will hopefully make a mark in the underground metal scene.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, it'll be rad.
All right, thank you, sir.
Guys,
cheers.
Thanks, man.
Taking the time out. This is Metal Max, and we were just talking with
Telomyras.
You heard him here first.
Awesome.
All right.